Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Zefiro Methane's a channel providing investors with access to rapidly growing global ESG markets. And joining to discuss some recent pivotal operational updates, along with a broad view of the company, of course, Talal, the CEO, joining. Welcome, sir.
Hi, Kyle. Thank you very much.
No, such a pleasure to get you on. So, for newer audiences, I just want to dive into this. Perhaps just give us that broad view, maybe an elevator pitch to exactly what Zefiro is doing there.
Well, we've changed a lot over the last couple of years as we've been going on this mission, but actually the more we change, the more we focus on our mission to reduce methane leaks from approximately 5 million orphaned oil and gas wells across North America, just in the US. There's an additional volume north of the border in Canada. And so we are focused on cleaning up roughly $500 billion problem of older, unremediated, unretired oil and gas properties that are now leaking natural gas, also known as methane, into communities and into the environment in a way that is bad for the environment.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate the insights there. And I wouldn't mind kind of just getting a broad view of where you guys are going. I mean, Zefiro and Future, you released an article to create a digital lifecycle solution for environmental markets with expected Q4 2024 launch. Do you want to just kind of tell us what's up with that and what investors should be paying attention to here?
Sure, I'd love to do that. Actually, the Zefiro Lifecycle solution we're co-creating with Future, uh, is I think a good place to begin because it pulls together what we are as a business. We have two main operational divisions that are sort of tied together in this data exercise we're building. We have a markets dimension, which goes out and raises money, if you like, raises capital for the cleanup job through the international and domestic carbon markets, or more broadly, the environmental attribute market. And that's something that myself and our team have deep experience in, going back to 2008 timeframe, where the initial carbon markets were launched. And that those funds and that capital flow we deploy into our services division, which is about 125 strong. We have rigs, crews, specialized cementing capabilities, and everything you need to go into an old contaminated site with a defunct oil or gas well sticking out of the ground. And when we leave, we've actually eliminated the leaks into the air, the land, and the water table, either the ones that are happening today or the ones that will eventually happen if no one does anything. And we make that site usable again for any of the purposes that we want to use them for. So that's our environmental mission, our environmental services mission, and it comes through markets and services. Now, where does tech fit in? Our deal with tech is, we have to go out and survey what are the environmental problems out there across this population of 4.9 million wells across 26 states in the US. These are often sites that have not been visited by anyone, or at least certainly no data has been recorded on them in decades. And so we really don't know what's out there. And by we, I mean no one. So what we're doing is we're building an ability to go out and create data surveys that are highly reliable, highly auditable, and highly robust as we go out and survey these initially thousands and then tens of thousands and then millions of sites. And we want all that data to be in a platform that utilizes the modern capabilities we have in our data world today. And that includes blockchain, that includes AI, and that includes everything that's built into the smart data governance framework that we're putting together. Now, a word about our partner, Future, spun out of Expansive, which is one of the market leaders in the environmental markets. That is the broader term that includes both the carbon markets and the green bond markets, and really a number of allied concerns. There are water credits. There are different types of credits out there. So we're situated in that market, and Expansive is a market leader. And we're delighted to be working with the group that built the Expansive tech and has spun out into a new business of its own. So we're in great company with people who have been working on this problem for many years. And I think they like what we do, what we're bringing, because we're actually putting something, into the field and we're doing it. It's not just a theoretical market for us. We're using the data and we're using it to clean up these contaminated sites that, frankly, are already causing massive problems for communities and will continue to get worse and worse in the decades to come if we don't do anything.
I appreciate the discussions, and I think you gave some incredible insight that we'll pass off to the viewers. We'd love to know what you think in that comment section below, and consider subscribing as news and catalysts like this hit the wire. Of course, we'll bring it to you here. But on that note, as always, we look forward to catching you in the next one.